What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and go over some more Apex news, leaks, and other kind of news that we have found out over the past couple of days when it comes to Season 22 coming out. Found out in Season 22 that is going to be when Lifeline Reborn is actually going to be coming out, so that'll more than likely be a mid-season update along with collection event going on. Now, if you haven't heard about Lifeline Reborn, she is going to be kind of reborn like what Revenant was back a couple seasons ago. All of her abilities are going to go ahead and be revamped as well. One of her abilities is now going to be her drone Doc is going to actually be able to follow her around and heal you and your team while you are in the middle of a fight or while you are pretty much running away and trying to just kind of reset. On top of that, another ability that she's going to have now, her care package is actually going to be taken away. So that is going to be one of the more drastic changes that we see for her. But replacing that, her ult is actually going to be pretty much a reverse of what Horizon is going to be. So she's going to throw down Doc, and instead of pulling people in, it is actually going to push people away, which I think is absolutely insane, because once you get to those end circles, she is going to be extremely viable for that. On top of that, she does have a small different passive where she'll be able to kind of get on top of Doc and levitate for a couple of seconds. It's a very odd passive that she has, and I'm curious to see how they exactly do that with her. On top of that, support legends are also going to get a new level up perk in Season 22, where they can pretty much throw grenades, or I'm sorry, not grenades, they're going to throw heal items like medkits, syringes, shield bats, and shield cells, as if they were grenades to teammates to heal them. Now, I think that is actually a very good passive that they're going to give support legends, because I think it's going to make them very viable, other than just being able to either grab a couple extra items or throw down a healing drone like Doc for a Lifeline. On top of that, Season 22 is going to be the launch of, I believe, the Akimbo weapons, which has been rumored for a very long time to come into the game. It is going to be available for the P2020, the Mozambique, and I believe the RE45. I could be wrong on that. There are certain leaks that say that it is going to be the RE45 as well. However, with that, I think the RE45 is going to be incredibly powerful with that, especially if you are able to put the hop-up on it, which I do not think you will be able to do. With the Akimbo weapons, I believe it is going to be a hop-up that you're going to be able to find on the ground that will be able to double your weapons, either the Mozambique or the P2020 and or the RE45 as well. So do not expect the hammer points to be able to go on either one of the weapons anymore, unless you want to use those instead of the Akimbo weapons, which I think is a fair trade-off, because you don't want to be able to do Akimbo and put the hammer points on as well, or that's all anyone is going to try to run, and you're never going to win a fight against that, in my personal opinion. Along with that, we also have a new Season 23 leak where Artemis is going to be our next legend. Now, this is supposed to be Vantage's mother that we saw on her release trailer. Whether that is the case or not, it's going to be very interesting to see how she kind of reacts with her daughter in the game and how they interact with other legends. The leak is going right now that it is going to be Mad Maggie that is actually going to break her out of the prison to be able to fight in the games. So it's going to be very interesting lore-wise to see how she interacts with everyone, along with, obviously, her daughter, who's now in the Apex games. With that, there's supposedly a new shotgun coming out as well, according to the leaks, that is going to be a shotgun-type kind of bow and arrow set. So it's going to be like an automatic crossbow in a sort, where it could be like the rapid fire as if it was the EVA 8, but it's going to be arrows instead. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that is done and how they incorporate that. And with that being brought into floor loot, the next thing that we are going to talk about is the bow check will be ground loot again. And it's been several seasons since it has been ground loot. So I'm looking very forward to seeing where that fits into it, how strong it's going to be. But I'm looking forward to having kind of a shotgun style bow and arrow set on the ground. Along with that, we do not have many teasers and or leaks about this one yet, but one of the next legends supposedly after Artemis is going to be Tinkerer, which is rumored to be Crypto's adopted sister. So looking forward to that one as well, to try and get some more lore around that, as they just kind of left her in the dust after Crypto's introduction. But yeah, so that's all the Apex news I have for the day. That's all the leaks I have for right now. If there's anything else that you know and you want to share, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and we'll go ahead and discuss that in another video. I will do my research as well to confirm or deny whether these are true or not. But until the next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you still enjoy the game, and you all have an absolute blessed one.